and sit like stone, until that great fish they caught her, with these 6 young men down by the lake, to see what they can find. Through the deep dark woods and the dusty pathways, they made songs to pass the time. They sung, oh me, oh my, where's our worry? Don't count the time, so we won't hurry. And we know, and we hope one day we'll show we're more than boys who care to roam. As the sun starts to set, they're off homeward bound. They walk back through the country, back to the council estate on the edge of the town. After a long day spent hunting, with these 6 young men, had a day down the lake to see what they could find. And they walked 4 miles and they sung all the way, so they'll sing it one last time. They sung, oh me, oh my, where's our worry? Don't count the time, so we won't hurry. And we know, and we hope one day we'll show that we're more than boys who care to roam.
This is Colin Watts, and here on Seclo Sounds, a brand new series tracing the roots of R&B, hip-hop and breakbeats from the 60s to the 90s. Checking the artists and tracks and how they influenced a generation.
Well, welcome to the Terror Dome.
And changed the music industry forever. The Rhythm and Rap Show with me, Colin Watts, every Monday from 8 till 10.
Wow. Boing.
Right into you waken, so it seems. Reality is more fake until you fall to sleep. And you are just the same. You flatter to deceive. To you it's just a game, but when you call, don't come crying to me, and all your wrong intentions, and all your wasted lines, and all your miscomprehensions, the rules you chose not to abide, so now you'll run and hide, and go. Be gone without a trace, don't let them know you are ever in this place. Go ahead and leave. Just leave it all behind. And you find yourself alone walking this road that you travel on your own, so you will grieve. But there's hope just down the line, and intentions. All your wasted lines and all your miscomprehensions. The rules you chose not to abide, so now you're running hide. Tell me something you want, but don't tell me lies. Listen to my intentions, learn to compromise. What do you do now when you're just wasting time? You've gone too far, now you can't run and hide. And we are not the same, you will believe the lies that you have weaved, but soon you'll fall from grace. And all your wrong intentions, all your wasted lines, and all your miscomprehensions. The rules you chose not to abide, so now you're running hide. Now you're running hide. Oh, now you're running hide. Now you're running
That was two great tracks from Lou Jackson. I can see what you mean about him, Helen. He certainly seems to be some talent. Anyway, let's talk about the Folkstock Foundation.
The foundation, we haven't mentioned this really, but the Folkstock Arts Foundation has been set up to bring forward, mentor, market, really give the support to the acoustic folk and roots musicians in the region. And the festival, Folkstock, is the flagship event for the foundation in September. So as part of the masterclass, there's been a series of different activities. Last month we had Reg Muros doing a songwriting workshop, which was really well attended and very popular. This month in June we have Luke Jackson doing a masterclass on his story so far, tips and hints for musicians. He's only 18, so he's got quite a lot to say about how he's developed and how he has got to be in the limelight and to be nominated for 2 BBC Folk Awards. It's incredible. We've also got Neil King from Fatia magazine coming up to talk to bands and musicians about how to promote themselves, how to get themselves heard on radio, how to get themselves reviewed. So it's a really, really important workshop for musicians, this one on the 29th. And all these things can be accessed from the website. There's two. There's one for Folkstock Arts Foundation.
Okay.
.com, which has a link to the festival, or the other one to find out about the festival is folkstockfestival.com.
Oh.
And the idea is that all these things are affordable, so workshops are £5 each, tickets to the festival, £25 for an adult, which is actually very reasonable for a one-day event of its nature. I know it's not free, I can't do it for free, it's got a lot of costs, but I'm keeping the prices down as far as I can to make it accessible to people.
Well, £25 is, cheaper than most nights out, to be perfectly honest with you. If you go to a concert and see one act, you're paying £25 or possibly more.
Now, there's 70 acts across the whole day. There will be more than that, actually, because we've got sign-up on the day slots. We've got a Flaming June Troubadour area where people can sign up to do 2 songs. There's the Village Green, where there'll be some acoustic acts as well, and there'll be Morris Dancers on there, and an under-10s Cayley group from Watford. So there's a real range of things going on. We've got 24 ukuleles that we've managed to secure, which will be used to do some novice ukulele workshops for people. And the girls from the Folk are running those. There's 3 girls from the Hertfordshire area who've had quite a lot of... In fact, you featured them very
I have indeed. I have met them. Yeah. Very, very nice they are.
Yeah, so they're going to be not only performing on the old folk stage, but running these ukulele workshops. And that'll be very nice for the younger people, because they're only 17 and 18 themselves. And, you know, it's nice to have a broad range, because we've got the oldest performer is 72, coming over from Pennsylvania, a guy called Chuck Alston, who's an absolute legend. And the youngest will be the under 10 Kaylee group. And the ticket sales are reflecting that. People are putting down whole family tickets and getting an age range in there. And I really want it to be an approachable, fun family day, a family day out with good music, good festival food, and activities for all age ranges, so there'll be children's zones as well.
Because you mentioned Flaming Lips, they're playing as well, aren't they?
Flaming June.
Flaming June, sorry, it is Flaming June, isn't it? Flaming June, I'm not good at this time of the mornings normally.
Yeah, all right.
Let me...
We've got the Willows, who are superb. Now, the Willows are from Cambridge area.
Okay.
And they have sessions on Bob Harris, BBC Two.
Oh, yes.
Very, very, very good band. We've got a lot of bands with the word "the" at the beginning. So we've got the Fallows from Coventry, who just released a single, which is going to be played on BBC Three Counties on the 15th of June to promote the festival. Very exciting. Well,
we'll be playing some of the music from the artist today as well, actually.
Oh, fabulous!
So yeah, we'll be playing. We'll definitely be playing the folk and Reg. So we'll be playing a few of those in between.
Oh, lovely!
So that'd be great.
Yeah.
So people can get a flavour of what they're actually seeing.
Exactly. The thing is, most people are put off by a folk label, which is why I'm trying to explain it as being acoustic as well. It's anything that's not punk, not heavy metal, and not dance. Almost anything other than that goes. So we're broadening the genre, and there are lots of strands. There's alternative folk, there's electric folk, there's acoustic folk, there's traditional folk, there is country folk, blues folk, jazz folk. People basically singer-songwriter material, a lot of it's original material, where people are having folk influences. But it's very accessible, and on the whole, lots of lovely harmonies. So it's very easy on the ear.
Yeah, we're very lucky around here. I had a guy on with me. In fact, I played one of his tracks, and then I had him on the show a couple of weeks ago. A gentleman called Dan Whitehouse, who lives in Birmingham, and he's sort of very much into this sort of the new sort of, well, I suppose you could call it folk rock.
We've got folk rock as well, yeah.
Yeah, he was. I mean, I played one of his tracks when I interviewed Anne Reid, and the response I got was phenomenal. I had to ring Dan and say, "Look, Dan, come on the show, please," and he did. Okay, Helen, let's take another break. We're going to play two in a row again. First, the band that you mentioned earlier on in the interview, Said the Maiden and Shady Groove, and before that, we play Reg Muros and One Way Ticket to Louise.
Oh, the shuttered doors are closing down on Market Street, and there's nothing in this town to keep me on my feet. There's a night bus leaving from the corner house at 10. By morning I'll be lying in my darling's arms again. Can't wait to hear the driver mumble destination, please. Say a one-way ticket to Louise. There are women on the corner with their hair pulled tight, in white stiletto heels and legs for staying up all night. The boys lean on their pool cues and they wonder with their eyes if they're man enough to deal with what is stirring in those thighs. In the overheated bus, I wrap my coat around my knees on a one-way ticket to Louise. Roll, engines, roll. Roll, engines, roll. Go, safely go to the girl that I'd stopped traveling.